Go up. We're going to bring you the new numbers when they're released today. Also, Governor Kemp is scheduled to hold a news conference at 5 o'clock this afternoon. In addition, Atlanta's Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms, we have learned, will be issuing several new executive orders and recommendations. She did confirm that one Atlanta Police Department office and one Beltline employee have confirmed positive for COVID-19. We are then expecting to hear from President Trump and the COVID task force. That's scheduled to happen around 5:30 this afternoon. And new at noon, an infectious diseases doctor at Emory University is sounding the alarm bells about the coronavirus here in Georgia, calling on Governor Kemp to shut down the state. This comes as several outlets are reporting within the last 30 minutes that Mayor Bottoms is considering a shelter-in-place order for the city of Atlanta. CBS 46's Carolyn Ryan is here with the very latest. Carolyn.
Hi, Gravir. Yeah, we are working to independently confirm those reports. Mayor Bottoms is reportedly considering that shelter-in-place order, but she's apparently holding off on making it official until after Governor Kemp updates the public tonight during that 5 p.m. briefing that you mentioned. Meantime, calls for the governor to issue a statewide lockdown continues to grow. A strong public plea to Governor Kemp over the weekend. Executive Associate Dean for Emory at Grady, Dr. Carlos Del Rio, tweeting, "We need Governor Kemp to act now. The point of no return for Georgia is rapidly closing. To prevent a catastrophe in the healthcare system due to COVID-19, we need for him to shut down Georgia now." The doctor posted this chart showing the spike in hospitalizations we could see in Georgia if the public doesn't shelter in place by the end of this week. He warns that the spike far exceeds the number of available hospital beds, a situation that could have deadly consequences. However, ordering a statewide lockdown could bring a whole different set of unintended consequences. In response to those warnings that lockdown is the best and only solution, the governor's office released the following statement. Quote, "We are aware of Dr. Del Rio's position and his data. Respectfully, Dr. Del Rio is not familiar with all the measures being taken by the governor's coronavirus task force to address capacity and keep Georgians safe and healthy. The governor will make several important announcements at his 5 p.m. briefing." And CBS 46 will carry the governor's press briefing. That again starts at 5 o'clock tonight. And again, we are expecting Mayor Bottoms to make her remarks regarding a potential shelter in place after that. Gravir.
Carolyn, thanks. And breaking news right now, the latest numbers have just come in on the coronavirus cases here in Georgia from the Department of Health. So here they are. We are now up to 772 cases of coronavirus in Georgia. Again, 25 people have died. And we have learned also that a 12-year-old girl who has coronavirus is now fighting for her life in Atlanta. Officials say she's currently in isolation at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta Scottish Rite Hospital. Apparently, the girl's symptoms started off much like the flu. She was initially sent home. The girl's family says it doesn't know how she contracted the virus and that she has no underlying health conditions. Hospital staff also limiting visitors and screening those visitors at the hospital. And one of the new cases is also State Representative Nikema Williams. She confirms that she did test positive for coronavirus. Williams says she'll stay at home until her quarantine is lifted and she is symptom-free for at least 72 hours. She represents District 39. And new at noon, we're learning more about Fulton County's first jail inmate who has tested positive for COVID-19. Officials say the inmate is hospitalized. He is a man in his 30s with a chronic illness. No other inmate has tested positive or shown any symptoms right now. Inmates who may have been in contact are in isolation or lockdown. Last week, the chief judge for Fulton County Superior Court suspended trials in the county. Representatives of the U.S. Public Health Service are in Metro Atlanta this afternoon. They're pitching in at a test site where high-risk Georgians are being tested for coronavirus without having to wait at clinics or hospitals. CBS 46's Rebecca Schramm reports from Woodstock in Cherokee County.
There are several sites where the testing is happening by referrals only, but this site is a little